Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2 Episode 6. I just saw the title, it's called Halloween. So I'm hoping it's a Halloween special. I love shows when they do that. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, another reaction I did, had one of those. And yeah, there's a lot of shows I can think of that have done a Halloween special. So yeah, it's appropriate for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right? Vampires, Halloween. Don't know if we're going to see any ghosts, but yeah, I'm excited for it. So let's get to it. Hop's Pumpkin Patch. Is this a zombie vampire? Ooh, got some skills, this one. Oh, he really has. Roundhouse. Who's filming this? Oh, is this for Spike for his homework? Just staking with the pumpkin sign. That was an awesome fight, that one. That might have been the best one yet. Is that a new character or is that just one of Spike's minions? I'm guessing it's one of Spike's minions. It makes sense for him to do his homework, right? Study up on her fighting techniques. I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm waiting for Buffy.
Cordelia's got designs on Angel, hasn't she?
This bitch.
That's what Buffy sees him getting on.
Buffy.
Hi.
Didn't see her.
Love the hair. It just screams street urchin.
You know what? I need to go.
I can't say I didn't see it coming.
I thought we had...
A date. So did I.
Oh, was this their coffee date?
Dates are things normal girls have. You know what I think about? Ambush tactics. Beheading.
Beheading.
Not exactly the stuff dreams are made of.
I don't know. You'll probably turn Angel on a little bit, that. Turns me on a little bit.
Hey.
You're volunteering.
Snyder just manhandles all the girls in the school, doesn't he? Jesus.
A bunch of little kids need people to take them trick-or-treating. Sign up and get your own pack of sugar-hyped little runts for the night.
Yikes.
Children have to be back at 6.
Oh no. The kids are going to get involved in the Vampire Slayer, aren't they?
Halloween quiet? Well, I figured it'd be a big old vamp
me too.
scarapalooza.
Not according to Giles. He swears that tomorrow night is like dead for the undead.
Dead for the undead.
Wacky vampires. That's why I love them. They
Why is
just
that?
keep you guessing.
Yeah, that is weird.
I like to think of it less as a friendship and more as a solid foundation for future bliss. So she's got
Future
your
bliss.
girlfriend.
Alas, no. I'm gonna do what any man would do about it.
Oh.
Something damn manly.
Get gone.
Well, Larry was about to pummel me.
Oh, that?
Oh.
Forget about it.
Cowardice has an unlimited shelf life. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot for your help.
Wow. Saved him from a beating though.
I've known him less than a year, and if you haven't noticed, he's not exactly one to overshare.
True.
That is true.
Get the Watcher Diaries and read up on Angel. I'm sure it's full of fun facts to know and tell.
What about Darla?
Giles keeps them in his office, in his personal files.
Most importantly, it would be wrong.
Even more enticing. What did she say it was? Watcher, but the Watcher Diaries. I guess it would have all the juicy goss. I don't know if she wants to read this though. How many girlfriends Angel's had?
I think we might work on some new battle techniques.
Of
You're beginning
course.
to scare me, Giles. You need to have some fun.
He really does, doesn't he?
You can't keep me in the dark any longer. Look at me when I talk to you.
These
Miss
guys-
Callender said you were a babe.
She said what?
She said
That got his
you were
attention.
a hunk of burning something or other.
Oh yeah, that seems likely.
So, what do you think of that?
I don't.
You do. You definitely think about that.
What was I thinking? My God. Shame. Shame. I gotta go.
So,
Babe. I can live with it.
Who is she?
It doesn't say, but the entry's dated 1775.
is that one of Angel's previous ladies?
So that's the kind of girl he hung around.
Oh no, she's comparing herself to her now. Bad enough comparing herself to Cordelia.
She's not that pretty. And look at her. She's got a funny waist. Look how tiny that is.
Thank you. Now I feel better.
God.
So, Buffy, you ran off last night and left poor little Angel all by his lonesome. So what's his story, anyway? I mean, I never see him around.
Not during the day, anyway.
Tell her a story and she'll back off.
His parents have been dead for a couple of 100 years.
Oh.
Good. I mean, what?
Oh.
Angel's a vampire.
Oh, he's a vampire.
Oh, she thinks she's
Of
trying to
course, but the cuddly kind.
put her off.
Like a Care Bear with fangs. I just think you're trying to scare me off because you're afraid of the competition.
Let her get on with it. Let her get bitten.
When it comes to dating, I'm the slayer.
Oh, that was a good line, to be fair.
It's not spooky enough.
It's just, you're never gonna get noticed if you keep hiding.
Oh, is that what she's trying to do? Oh, bless her.
You got it in you.
I'd like to see Willow all dressed up.
I promise from now on, I'll let you get pummeled.
Thank you. Okay, you know, actually, I think I could have.
Yeah, I'm sure. He'd have battered you. Oh, do you know, I was going to say, are they going to find a dress like hers?
Sorry, it's just,
I was going to say that.
look at this.
Please, let me.
The way he walked in there makes me suspicious of this guy immediately. Wow.
I think we found a match. I feel quite moved to make you a deal you can't refuse.
I'm already getting creep vibes from this guy. Oh, her face. Yeah.
Rewind that. Let's see that again.
He's studying her fighting technique. Oh my god.
She's tricky.
Yeah, he couldn't kill her, could he?
Miss Edith needs
There she is.
tea.
Come here, Poodle.
Her and her dolls.
Do you love my insides? The parts you can't see.
What a weird question that was.
Everything's switching. Outside to inside. It makes her weak. Someone's come to change it all. Someone new.
She's like a clairvoyant as well. I'm really sorry, I talked over what makes Buffy weak. I'm going to regret that, I think. I think that was probably really important. Yeah, I knew this guy. I knew something up with him.
Chaos.
A bust off. Is that like double-sided head or something? Like Voldemort in the Chamber of Secrets.
Does he know about
Wow.
your costume?
Look at her hair.
Nope. Call it a blast from his
Oh my
past.
goodness.
I'll show him I can quaff with the best of them.
She looks absolutely stunning.
You can't hide in there all night.
Oh, what's Willow got?
Okay, but promise you won't laugh?
Not sure about that.
You're a dish.
Oh.
I mean, really.
But this just
I mean, she
isn't
looks
me.
pretty, but yeah.
Oh, that's Xander. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Oh,
I can't wait for the boys to go nonverbal when they see you.
go non-verbal. I've never heard that said before. I don't know. You do it a bit at a time if you're trying to bring her out of her shell, not full on like that.
Casper.
Hey, Will, that's a fine boo you got there.
Oh, I wonder what Xander's reaction would be if he saw Willow in that other outfit. It was a bit much, that though. These kids are in for one hell of a night. Shoot him. He's actually really brave, Xander, is he? Well, far more brave.
Yeah, at the shelter club.
Is Mr. I'm the lead singer, I'm so great.
Oh wait, this is that guy that took an interest in Willow, right?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, he didn't even recognise her.
Tears are key. Tears will normally get you the double bagger.
Bit of military commander to the kids.
Okay, troops. Let's move out.
He's gotten well trained.
She must be stopped.
What the fuck? Dental hygiene's important. Start them early. What's going on here? Subtitles, please. Oh, is this his house? Oh no. God, he's sweating. That out of fear. What's he summoning here? Uh-oh.
I could have sworn I had more candy.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
Ooh.
Mr. Munn.
Oh my god. They're at each other. It's like gremlins. What the fuck? What has this guy done? Oh. Oh. Oh, has he got a real proper rifle here? What's happened?
Xander?
Do not tell me he's shooting kids.
I don't know any Willow.
Xander, quit
Just
messing
gonna go
around.
through
This
her.
is no time for jokes. I was dressed as a ghost for Halloween.
Oh, of
and
course.
now I am a ghost.
Oh, right, okay. What?
And you
Of
were
course.
supposed to be a soldier.
Oh my god, I'm so slow.
And now I guess
Yeah.
you're a real soldier.
If I could see better, I could see that the kids were probably dressed as goblins then, I guess.
Buffy!
Oh, she's like a real damsel now, I guess, if that's the right word.
What year is this?
17 something, was it?
1775, I believe. How are we supposed to get through this without the Slayer?
What's a slayer?
These are more terrifying than vampires. Santa. Why didn't he shoot it?
We can go to our friends.
I like this. This is a really good idea. Oh, was that a picture of Buffy?
I don't understand any of this. This is some other girl.
So why does Willow know who she is, but Buffy doesn't? And neither does Xander. Guess because she's a ghost, maybe? I don't know. So she's technically not alive. Jesus
Big noise,
Christ.
scare monster, remember?
Got it. Surely he'll not desert us. Whatever.
Buffy's gone from the bravest teenage girl ever to the most scared.
What's going on?
Oh, she's a
Okay, your name is
cat
Cordelia.
woman.
You're not a cat. You're in high school,
Right.
and we're your friends.
What's with the name game?
A lot's going on.
No kidding. I was just attacked by Jojo, the dog-faced boy.
Why hasn't it affected Cordelia?
Well, it's not our place to fight. Surely some men will protect us.
What's that riff?
So I'm a bit confused as how it's happened to everyone, it seems, apart from Cordelia.
This is just neat.
You would take orders from a woman? Are you feeble in some way?
Oh, God.
I'm just meant to look pretty and then someone nice will marry me. Possibly a baron.
This
Jesus.
ain't no tea party, princess.
Princess.
Fight these low creatures? I'd sooner die.
Then you'll die.
New Xander's a bit Darwinian. So Giles is unaffected.
Hi.
To be fair, that's the reaction I'd have had. Hey, cool, Giles.
The whole big thing. How are you? Do you mind?
Oh, of course she doesn't know, does she?
Buffy, no!
It's absolutely mad, this episode.
So everybody became whatever they were masquerading as.
Apart from Cordelia.
The ghost of what?
Giles doesn't know where to look.
She became an actual feline?
No.
No. She was the same old Cordelia.
Why?
Just in a cat costume.
She didn't change.
No.
Something to do with...
Hold on. Party Town. She told us she got her outfit from Party Town.
Oh, it's the same store. Right, of course. God, Jesus. So obvious. Sorry, I'm so slow in this episode.
Somewhere out here is the tenderest meat you've ever
Has
tasted.
he befriended these little
And all we
goblins?
have to do
Demons,
is
whatever they are.
find her first.
She's never been more vulnerable, has she, Buffy?
Giles?
That him behind her. Yeah. Oh, no, it's Giles. Sorry. It's so dark.
The division of self. Male and female. Light and dark. Hello, Ripper.
Ripper? Where's Xander's gun? Someone might want to help Xander.
Vampire.
Angel, get into action, mate.
Angel is a good vampire. He would never hurt you.
Really?
Absolutely. He's our friend.
Bidding up that pirate gave me a weird sense of closure.
Guys!
Willow!
Guys, you gotta get inside.
Was that his therapy for seeming the coward when Buffy came to his rescue?
No hug.
I want to see Giles take someone down.
Pleased to see your old mate, Rupert.
Your old mate.
I guess it was you.
Oh.
This Halloween stunt stinks of Ethan Rayne.
Oh, he knows him.
We all know that you are the champion of innocence and all things pure and good, Rupert. It's quite a little act you've got going here, old man.
It's no act. It's who I am.
Tweed-clad guardian of the Slayer and her kin? I think not. I know who you are, Rupert.
Oh, God, don't tell me there's something we don't know about Giles. Something evil.
They have no idea where you come from.
Break the spell, Ethan.
What's in the bargain for me?
You get to live.
Oh, Rupert, you're scary.
Yes. I wanted to see that. Giles' face when he gets all aggressive is really scary. Just completely changes. The door to the rescue again.
You said the Ripper was long gone.
Tell me how to stop the spell.
Say pretty, please.
Right, so that was Giles' nickname, was it? The Ripper. I'm gonna ask why. I don't want to know.
Lost little lamb.
This guy better break this spell quick. Oh my God.
Tell me how to stop the spell.
Beat him into submission until he breaks it. Yeah. She's suddenly going to switch back and kick Spike's ass. Sorry, Xander.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
This will teach you for trying to pick on her when she's vulnerable.
It's good to be me.
Doing his own work didn't help him, did it? He's still getting his ass kicked by her. What happened? Did he disappear? I don't know why Spike is like, obviously he's realised that she's a slayer above other slayers he's fought before, but he's running off.
My lips were moving and...
Give it up, Cordy. You're never gonna get between those two. Believe me, I know.
Does she still want to? Now she knows he's a vampire, right? Oh. No? It made him more confident somehow? Oh, I can't wait to see if... I hope Xander sees her, firstly, and I can't wait to see his reaction. Oh, he's going to see her. Oh, of course. And he likes her how she is, like the way she is. Anyway, so it's not like he's just got the lust or anything.
I hated the girls back then.
No.
Especially the noble women.
You did.
I always wished I could meet someone exciting.
We've definitely met someone exciting and interesting.
Really?
Wow, she just kind of exposed their neck to him there. Okay. Kind of confused because they did kind of, like, I know they arranged a date, but they kind of mutually agreed, I thought, that it couldn't work, but they're back at it. Right, so he's just packed up and left. Why was Giles called the Ripper? How old is Giles, by the way? Like, do Watchers live a long time? Don't tell me he was Jack the Ripper once. It's not going to go there, is it? No way. He's seeing you. Okay. What was his name again? Ethan, I think. Wow. Okay, lots of interesting stuff there. That was a really good episode. I was so slow. I apologise. I'm really, really tired today, so I'm going to put it down to that. But Jesus, I didn't pick up on anything during that episode. But yeah, it was really good. Really, very good. I kind of wanted to see Cordelia as a cat, though. But that's okay. So Giles. That's the most interesting part of this episode. Obviously, it ended on that, didn't it? Like, wow. Okay, so I don't know why. I just got this feeling that maybe he's older than we think. I mean, that was a joke, what I said about Jack the Ripper. I don't... Of course he's not, but why would he be called the Ripper? There's an obvious reason, but... don't tell me he's a reformed character and he was once... Maybe not a serial killer, but... No, I don't want to believe that he was evil once. I don't want to believe that. I'm trying to think. It can't be anything evil, surely. Because we've got to like him, right? Oh, why would he say that? Like... He obviously knows him. They know each other very well, clearly. So it must be something evil, surely, because of the way he said it and the name. Oh no, I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out that Giles isn't who he thought he was. I mean, you can reform yourself, of course, but if you've done something really bad, like the Ripper, like I'm imagining something really bad, can you reform yourself from that? You know, can we forgive him if he's done something like that? You know, I don't want to have to try and... I don't want to know that and have to try and sort of forgive it or forgive him for it, you know? I don't want it. I just want him to be pure, you know? I want Giles to be Giles and that's it. But that's made it really, really interesting though, I've got to say. As much as I don't want to know, I kind of really want to know now as well. They just kind of just dropped it in there. Like amidst the chaos that was going on in that episode. And I really like the way it does that. Like, I think other shows would have really kind of probably made the whole episode about that, or, you know, it would have been mainly about that. And it was, but it didn't need to be in every scene or anything. It was just dropped in. Kind of just gives you a little sort of hint and then it kind of leaves you hanging. And yeah, I like that. I really enjoy the way it does that, this show. It's done that before. Yeah, I like it. That again was another thing where it's like, well, come on then, we want to know more, but it's not needed probably. That, you know, it's kind of drip feeding you little pieces here and there. And you know it's going to come, you know, and you have to wait for it. But I like it. I like the way they do that. I really enjoyed the theme of the episode as well. I like the fact that they made Buffy the opposite, basically, of what she is. Really, really vulnerable. I didn't like seeing her like that. I didn't like her kind of cowering behind Cordelia, especially. I really didn't like that. But I did like it. I enjoyed it. It was really good. It was clever the way they did that. And obviously, Xander became like the macho man because he was a coward at the beginning. Well, he was seen to be a coward. He's not at all a Xander. He is brave. He's really brave. But yeah, at the beginning of the episode, obviously, Buffy stepped in to save him, and his cred, right? His street cred went down. Yeah, and he was worried that he'd be seen as a coward. So obviously, you know, again, the opposite of what we saw him as, or what he saw himself as, let's say, at the beginning of the episode. Yeah, he's this like Rambo character. Yeah, that was good. So Spike was back. Not really the kind of episode I expected him to be back in. He wasn't in it that much. And he ran away again. I'm not understanding this running away business. Like, he was so confident before he met before he first fought Buffy, right? He was like, well, I'll kill her, no problem. Obviously, like we know, he's learned that she's a bit more tasty in the fighting department than other tasty for a vampire. That was an unintentional pun, but yeah, she's a bit more. She's got a bit more about her than other Slayers, I guess. I don't know if that has anything to do with Giles helping Buffy. No, it can't be, because she was already. I mean, Giles only met her like when we first met her, right? So. Yeah, I was going to say Giles has really helped her throughout her life, but he hasn't at all, has he? It's only recently. So yeah, she's a special one. Well, she was a prophecy girl after all. She slayed the master. So yeah, she's a different proposition. But even so, it's kind of strange. Like, he's just running off. Like, he tried to get her when she was vulnerable. He's studying up on her fighting techniques. Yeah, so he knows he's up against it, but... it's kind of strange. Like, you'd think there were other vampires, but if he was concerned like that, you think, all right, he's arrogant, isn't he? So maybe not. But I was going to say, you'd think he'd like bring a whole crew of vampires as kind of backup, you know? So him running away, to me, makes it kind of feel like, well, yeah, he's a threat, but he's not a big threat, you know? It's kind of taking something away from him for me, a little bit, for his character. Like, aren't we supposed to be like afraid, you know? Like, oh God, his Spike, he could kill Buffy kind of thing, but the more and more I see him, the more and more I think there's no way. He's got no chance. He's not up to the job, you know, as arrogant as he is. And Drusilla. Is that spelled? I think that's spelled with an S, right? I saw it in the comments. I was thinking like Godzilla, you know, Drusilla. That's kind of a strange name. Is that a play on something? I don't know, but I guess it's Drusilla. Drusilla, right? So Drusilla. It's going to be hard to say that without saying Drusilla. So Drusilla. She said something about Buffy being afraid. I'll pick that up in the edit, but I talked over it, so I missed it. She's weak, first of all. Was that somehow why she sort of cut Spike's cheek and sort of fed off his blood, I guess? I guess that blood is other people's blood, thinking about it. It's not actually his blood, right? Vampires don't bleed, right? Well, they do, obviously, but it's not their blood, right? I don't think. So... for some reason she's weak, and I guess that has something to do with that. She just needed a bit of a booster at that moment, maybe, or maybe they're just kinky and they're into that shit. I don't know. It could very well be that the way they are, but yeah, and the whole doll thing, I don't really understand that. So I don't understand why she's weak, and I don't understand. And also the clairvoyant type thing, like she can see visions, I guess, of what, you know, like when she talked about Buffy the first time we saw her. She said she kind of said something about where she was. She could almost see her, right? So she's kind of having visions of people, I guess. So I don't know what's up with her. She kind of reminds me of the witch from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, if anyone's seen that movie with Kevin Costner. The witch in that, she had like visions and she was kind of weird, and she was really afraid of Morgan Freeman's character as well. She called him the Painted Man. Oh my God. But yeah, if you've seen that, but it kind of has that vibe a little bit about it, you know. I don't know what came first, whether the movie was there. I think the movie was there before this. I'm not saying they copied it at all, but yeah, it's kind of similar. Maybe not, but at the moment, for me, it feels a bit similar. So obviously she's a vampire. She's not a witch, but she has some sort of capability of a witch, maybe. I don't know why that is. I guess we'll find out. Like, I'm really, really confused about her. She's the main... I mean, Giles as well now, actually, but yeah, she's the one I can't figure out at all. I don't know what's going on really there. but we'll find out. I do like her character though. I like her. I like the way she talks. And yeah, she's really, really strange. And it kind of freaked me out when I first saw it, but I'm starting to get into it now. So I'm enjoying her character. I'm still not, like I've said, I'm still not on board with Spike just yet. The accent's still throwing me. I won't mention that again though, don't worry. It's the last time. And yeah, like I said, he's not the scariest villain, is he really? He's a bit of a fuck up actually, as we've seen so far. He's arrogant. And he's got no kind of reason to be arrogant, has he, at the moment anyway? Like, he said he's killed 2 Slayers in the past, and he was nicknamed William the Bloody. Is that right? I think so. I think Giles told us that. I'm starting to think now, though, whether Giles has some sort of longer history, like I've said. Like, he reads a lot, I get it. And he did read that, I think, about Spike, so it's not like he knew that from the past, or it's not like he was around at the time, but there's something about... I'm almost certainly completely wrong, but there's just something about their conversation there that made me think they went way, way back. But I don't know. Yeah, so maybe Watchers have a longer life. But maybe not. Maybe that's just in my head and I've just picked up on something that's not there. That was a very, very interesting ending. I really enjoyed the ending. It was a terrible reaction from me. I apologise. That was awful. I didn't know what was going on and I missed everything. I missed all the obvious things. But as it kind of revealed itself, yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But that ending was very good. Well, the conversation between them and then the very end there, and he kind of see you around or whatever, that note, that was kind of ominous, wasn't it? That was almost a threat, right? Yeah, who knows who Ethan is and who knows who Giles was. That's the main thing, isn't it? I'm really afraid, but we'll find out. Oh, I've got to score it, right? I'll give it an 8. Yeah, it was my second favourite episode of the season, I think. A lot of people told me that episode 3 was like a big episode, and obviously it was. It introduced Drusilla and Spike. I get that, but I'm still not sure it was as good as this one or the first one. The first one was my favourite. That was my favourite one, where Buffy had kind of PTSD. And this one was, yeah, it's probably my second favourite. So yeah, at the moment I've scored episode 1, 8.5. Episode 2, I think I scored 7.75. Episode 3, 7.5. That was the one that introduced Spike and Drusilla. Episode 4, the recording failed. I apologise again. Episode 5, I think I scored 7. And this one I'll score 8. Yeah, really good episode. I really liked it. Particularly Giles. I mean, with the Giles thing, I could even score it 8.5. But I think just as an episode, that first episode was the best one. For me. I mean, other people, I'm sure, have their own opinions. I mean, I think most people are saying episode 3, so that's fine. And it was a good episode, episode 3. But yeah, for me at the moment, episode 1 was the best. And I enjoyed this one enough to say it was the second best. Yeah, so far for me. And yeah, on that note, I think I'll end it. And thank you for watching. And hopefully you'll join me for episode 7, which I might do now. For me, it's now next. For you, it'll be probably next week on YouTube and on Patreon, maybe a couple of days later. So hopefully you'll join me for that one. See you then. See ya. Bye.